Roll out of frame like goddamn James Bond. Oh. Good morning. Mwah. Good morning. Let's work on a bus. Ready, set, go! Alright, day 2. We're gonna get it this time, okay, Tofu? We're gonna get it this time. I know. Okay, let's go. Come here. Oh. Got to wait for the boy. You can help it to Today's goal, same as yesterday. Get the freaking tube off. If I can do that, then I can do the repair. The repair isn't hard. It's everything else that seems to be just impossible for me. So, wish me luck. I would like to refer to the following minutes as Dorit fruitlessly banging on things, much like a chimp at the zoo. Where's that PB blaster, though? It was only after I'd spent a good 15 minutes hammering like a buffoon that I realized there was a bolt holding the dipstick tube on. That is all. Fabulous. Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Okay. Found it. Come on. We're locked on. I'm embarrassed to tell you how long it took me to get this one bolt off, so just assume it was longer than it should have been. Thank you. Okay. Stop it. Cha la 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 la. No, stop it, GoPro. Not you right now, okay? Ow. Warning, the following clips contain extreme excitement. Okay. screaming, Dorit. No! I'm happy. Haha! There we go. Ultimate light. Whoa. Holy cannoli, my dudes. Once I got down there all snuggly buggly, I, holding on to the inner flange, removed the dipstick tube, and I just kind of shoved it out of the way. Then I shoved the bottle brush that took me 7 stores to find into the oil pan, making sure not to let go of the inner flange or the bottle brush until I had secured it with just a bread tie. That way I could let go of it and the inner flange wouldn't fall into the oil pan. Step frickin' 1 complete after all of yesterday's crying. Okay, we're gonna need this. So we need to take the old flange off and see what its state is. I also need towels. Let me go get towels. Roll out of frame like goddamn James Bond. Hello, it's me. Okay, we're going to take a towel so that we can clean all the grease off so that the silicone can theoretically work. Yay. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled program of Dorit under the bus. Where are my freaking goggles? Now I look really cool. So now, okay, I'm not going to drop anything. You're not dropping anything. You're not dropping anything. See, that's what the dipstick is for. See what I mean? Aha! We can see the O-ring. Okay. Oh, that was a close one. My God. Okay, so this is the old O-ring, and as I suspected, I'm gonna tie this off so it can't fall into the tank. So as I suspected, the old O-ring broke, and that could have been like floating around in my oil, and I don't know if it could get sucked up into one of the pressure lines. I think there's probably a little filter in there, but still could have clogged something. It's also really swollen. I'll give you a side-by-side of the old versus the new. Okay. I look crazy right now, please excuse me. I had to put goggles on because here's the old O-ring. Big boy, big boy. And then here is the, jeez. Like, as you can see, this O-ring is really swollen and is also broken. So, gonna replace that today. We're gonna take the old part, wherever I put it. Ah, I'm laying on top of it. Obviously, I'm laying on top of it. This, perfect. That's what we want. It's gonna go inside the oil pan though. We're also gonna see if this is bent at all and replace it with this one. So, here's the original, it's blue, you can tell. And here's the replacement. It actually looks like the old one's in pretty good shape. And the metal is a little bit bigger, but the threads are the same. The blue just sits on a wider base. So I think we're gonna keep the blue. It looks to be fine. And then we're just gonna silicone. We're gonna use the new oil O-ring, and then we're gonna silicone. For doubly to make sure, wow. All right, but before we can do any of this, we need to clean the area so that the silicone can actually stay. So that's what we're gonna do now. Yeehaw.
Okay, so taking our towel, we've cleaned around the edge of the inner flange as best as we can. Oh geez, it's twisted. And now we will attempt to, this part's gonna be a little tricky. Tricky. We'll call it the O-ring throne, shall we? Okay, feel it. Tie this off. Don't lose it in any kind of tragic accident. Work on your own diesel, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Okay, actually I lied. Literally no one said this would be fun. Literally no one. So it's just me trying to survive over here. So now that we've got the flange on, we're gonna add some silicone. Oh boy. Take the starter off, they said. It's easy, they said. Alright, so we replaced the old O-ring. We took the old dipstick tube off. As you can see, I reliefed it up trying to get it out when all I needed to do was loosen that bolt that held it into here, because I didn't realize that this, like, what is it, L bracket or whatever, was actually attached to the tube. You can see it's attached, but this, it sits like this, so I couldn't see that it was attached. I thought it was just like sitting in there with, you know, force. So I was hammering and vice gripping and I cracked it, and yeah, so now the dipstick doesn't really slide down evenly into it. So I'm gonna call around and see if anybody has this. See if I can hopefully find it today so I can actually complete to work and run my bus. Wish me luck. Okay, bye. I'm trying to find the oil dipstick tube for the international school bus that I have. I'm not at any school, I just own a school bus. That's a 3800 with the T444E in it. It's a 2000. Okay, awesome, thank you. I'm Dorit, like Dorito without the O. Oh yeah, I've never met them, but I follow them too. Okay, are you ready? Do you need the whole thing or do you need just the last 8? Hello? There's really no way of testing the presence or absence of leak other than starting the vehicle, pressurizing the system, and driving it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna freaking go for it, man.
think now we just have to, we reconnect. I think we reconnect the batteries now. Stay tuned. Okay, shall we? Shall we? Let's take this little mama on a ride. Here we go. Pussy's still leaking.